Let's see. CTHULHU, do you still want to see occultists? An occultist game could be fun. Alright, so let's see who we've got here. Unfortunately, I can't tell what variety of occultists we have. And I don't remember which ones are which. So it's going to be a question of just who I want. Let's see. Nuopes, Pendobsket, Kennebec. I can't pronounce anything on the East Coast. Coos, White Mountain, Blackup Lakes, Salvago, Concord, the Meganids, Nogad, Plymouth, or Connecticut's Americanist. So they won't count. Let's go with Nogad. They have Boston. Yeah, so we'll go with the High Chiefdom of Nogad here. Seems reasonably powerful. And if we're not the Cthulhu cultists, we'll see what we can do to end up as the appropriate type of occultist. Let's see. There we go. This is the Cthulhu cultists. So we can, so it's a secret society. Lore of the Old Ones. So we can be we're the good Cthulhu cultists who try to stop the emergence of the Old Ones, and we have the option to join the Church of Starry Wisdom. There we go. De jure kingdoms, New England, Atlantica. So yeah, let's get all of New England in service of the Old Ones. Our unlanded sun. Well, what do we control directly? A lot of stuff. So what's our worst thing? Providences. So you can have Providence. My ambition is to be king of New England. I would like to, because I'm old, be a hunter, so I don't die immediately. Our heir needs to be married. Let's pick Delora here because she's also of the lore of the Old Ones. We'll set our crown focus in Merrimack. Regent. The Chief of Boston is amazing. Marshal is also pretty good. As far as our commanders are concerned, good. The Chief of Boston is a commander. Do we have a better commander than that? Yeah, but he hates us. Well, we have a couple duchies we can make. Our inheritance laws are Gavelkind. Let's go to eldership. Let's not make those until we have a kingdom title. We're not going to make it. We're not going to compose a book. That's a waste of money. We can subjugate you, you're 2.23. Let's begin by looking over this way. We're just gonna subjugate right out the gate. Call our vassals into the war. Meet up in Boston.
I mean, it's a tribal game. It's a tribal game. I don't think there's many interesting events for the religion. But yeah. So the Miskatonic dynasty has been in control of the Bay region for decades, if not centuries, with Boston included in the realm. Only in the past few decades did Lazarus, the latest member of the decrepit Mahonic dynasty, manage to take control of Boston, the wealthy heart of New England. Land should belong to the Miskatons again, but how to retake it? Assassination, probably. We'll take that end, and we will have our marshal take the other end, so we don't just bop. Also, let's get our legend, and we have Americanists down there, so we also have a reason for zeal. So we'll get both of those going. We'll do what we can to just unify all of New England. Okay, we can speed 5 this. Our Chancellor. Flagrant violations of my noble rights must end. Grant me independence. Be prepared to fight. I refuse. That's not great. Let's get our allies involved. We're unmarried. Welcome, Constance. We need a new chancellor. So this is going to potentially go very badly for us. And by potentially, I mean it absolutely did. Okay. Let's slow things down a little bit. Are you willing to accept white peace? Let's resolve that particular issue. And look to anyone we can bring in. Boats I don't care about. Okay, so there's no one we can bring in. We have no holy orders yet. We need a new commander. We need a new regent. Our son can be the regent, I guess. Not fond of how powerful you are, Mr. Boston. Not fond at all. Said the knowledge you seek can be found in the Crimson Light. Leave it. Search carefully. The ghosts of the old world are strong there. Oof. Okay, so we're outnumbering them, but they're still beating us. I will try to duel that commander myself. Did poorly, so let's get out of there. We are out of marshals. Things are going badly already. We have no prestige to promote a new one. That's great. That is wonderful. Things are going great from the get-go. Oof. Well, Boston is now independent. We're not going to win this war. We weren't going to win this war to begin with. There's a marshal. Good. Let's just get a raid. Let's get the ability to go raiding. Occupied by the chief of Nantucket. Okay, Nantucket is taking over Plymouth. Let's celebrate Halloween while we're here. Hopefully we can get a little prestige out of it. It's been forever since I've done that. Spend the money to go well. Thank you, there's the prestige. That's exactly what I needed. So now we can create a single duchy. We already have the title Tribe of Nogad, so I don't want to split stuff up. Court physician. Give me commanders. Okay. A lot is going on. That's not super exciting. Truce with Plymouth. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to intervene in Plymouth, but if that truce expires before Plymouth is gone, I will gladly go take it. Okay, we need a new commander. Let's just get that taken care of. Thank you, Gilbert. Do some raiding. Crap. Okay, we get to try again to subjugate. Not quite as well off, but we get to try. Oh dear. That was foolhardy. I thought I had more troops. I was misreading it. This is not good. Ancient conveniences. Spent some more time reading a crumbling old book, slowly interpreting the writings of the old world. Within its pages you find descriptions of the miracles that enhance the lives of the people of the old world. I can be envious because I want luxury. I can say blasphemous sorcery or study. Most likely nothing, but I'm going to try for zealous. Alrighty. We're not going to do that because that's stupid. New Bedford is the temple. Hopefully that gives us enough to kick Nantucket on the defensive. I will take the gift. It's just the dog. Everyone who's played Crusader Kings has seen the dog. Need a few more people to do that siege. Henry's been taken. Henry is not the one I need. Hopefully that's enough to finish out the siege. This would have been an easy war if I hadn't been stupid, if I paid attention to my numbers. I seriously thought the temple had fewer defenders. I can't read. Okay, so now we have 100%. Enforce our demands. You are subjugated. good. Which means Nantucket's out. And our issue is just Boston, which what we need to do is get you dead somehow. 2.5k, 21 melee. Let's do a campfire story for our Chief of Plymouth. Oh, you're an excellent marshal. You're not as good as this guy, but you're good enough to be worth putting in to appease you. Also, I want to make you less angry, patient, kind, greedy, brave, patient. Let's do the patient story. Get you a little bit less angry at me. Now, when our troops are recovered from that debacle of the Siege of Plymouth, we fine. Onephorus has fallen. That's fine too. Also, retinues. Cool. Yeah, let's do some retinues. Retinues are important. That's actually very important. Our successor should be our son. Let's get some improved infantry. We need the best chancellor we can get, best diviner we can get. We'll bring in some random noble to be our steward. My spy master is not very happy with me. Why? Because we're club-footed. Okay. We can throw money at the problem. That's cool. As usual, let's keep the focus in Merrimack. Regent, you can be. And our military is largely recovered, actually. It's just our retinue that's an issue. Between our army and our retinue, what's our retinue supposed to be up at? Almost 1,000. So we almost have 1,000 men retinue, plus 2,000 there. Our wife died and we're not good enough to handle it on our own. Let's get... So you're a devil worshipper. Our best one there is Constance. Join us. And that I like. Okay, let's take a look at 2.5, 1.8, 605. I don't think we're going to be able to do you very well. Concord versus Chicago. Let's go for Chicago. Because we have our great tribal levies going on. We might be able to take Boston with this, but I don't want to go after Boston while he's still alive. His marshal is too high. So let's just continue doing small little border wars, improving where we are. Still aiming to groom an heir. Our heir is 1 year old, so it's going to be 15 years until we get full subjugation as of New England. That's fine. We'll get there eventually. Why are you standing on your own, Pilgrim Army? Okay, well, welcome. Go ahead and stand down. We can force vassalization. No, we can't. Nope. So we're limited in our capacity to do offense. We have claims on Boston and Quincy. We have, let's get castle infrastructure. It'll be a while till we're ready for it, but it'll be nice to have. I'm not actually interested in grooming an heir. I want to be king of New England. The heir will happen on its own. Let's go with blasphemous sorceries because zealous is good. You have 2.2. If we recover, we'll be able to take that in principle. But for now, do you have any allies? No. Let's keep pushing our subjugation of New England against the smaller one province people. Okay, so we can't actually... You're not the one I wanted. You are... And you're not good enough to pull off. We can't lead the army with our stewardship. As much as I would love to, we just can't. Let's get Concord into everything. Yeah. Unifying New England isn't too terribly difficult. Next up we have White Mountain or the Belknap Lakes. Actually, we should recover a little bit. We lost a lot of retinue. I think the Migonids are probably the next ones to look for. Balthazar. Hey. Do you have anyone to ransom? No, I do not. I was not aware that we'd taken a loan. Why did you take a loan, you idiot? You can't repay a loan as an occultist tribal. It's not going to happen. The jihad for Florida has begun. We actually care now about the jihad for Florida. I mean, Suncoast rarely wins, but it's good. It's interesting if they do. Actually, I don't... Like, Florida's kind of far away. Maybe I don't care so much. I haven't done this since they took out tribal armies. Oh, that's good. Tribal armies were way too strong. And we're a lunatic. I didn't realize we were a lunatic. Well, we're a follower of the Church of... Okay. We are the bad... we're the bad Cthulhu cultists. We're in the Church of Starry Wisdom. We're the cool Cthulhu cultists. Yeah. I need to sacrifice a ruler. And apparently I'm fat. Let's see. I need to come up with a reason to imprison you. I don't want to kill you, I want to imprison you. So what powers do I get? Attempt to abduct. Or sacrifice to the crawling chaos. Okay, this Church of the Starry Wisdom is dedicated to Nyarlathotep. Okay, that's horrifying. That's fun. Okay. We're much worse than Cthulhu cultists. Oh my. Well, attempt to abduct. Actually, can I change my focus to intrigue? Excellent. Powerful vassal. Do you hate me? Well, where's attempt to abduct? I need 300 dark power. Well, for now, I can spy on Enoch and look for an excuse to kidnap you. No, we'll keep spying, it's fine. Well, we're losing money because of how expensive our retinues are. Okay, we've fixed our problem. Whatever was causing us to lose money is gone now. No, it's not. We're actually losing money. You, I think, are the unit that's costing me a lot. I need to disband you. Not an excuse to spy on you. Darn it. Jihad failed. That's not what's bothering me right now. Okay, well. Praise the Elder Gods. Let's try to get some money some other way. By conquering some people. And by some people, I mean Boston, probably. No, you're still too young. I'm bankrupt, I can't declare war. There's the disband button, okay. Retinue, yes. You I want to select disband. Okay, how do I see how much you're costing me? The occultist zealots are not the issue. They might be. Okay, we've fixed our balance issue again. We just need to hope that we get out of bankruptcy before the zealots get angry. We have a new son, Barnabas. I'm sorry, what? Our spouse is Constance the Word Slayer. Cool. Okay. Its corruption has slept slowly. The dark tendrils of the crawling chaos have invaded my body. Well, that's not cool. A great host of raiders. Let's move the army out so we can send our raiders a raiding. Not there. That's gonna get them dead. Go right over here. Tenist Barnabas is currently the inheritor. Robert was captured and is my prisoner. Can't ransom him yet. That's fine. Got any money to take? A little bit, not much. Enough. Good. Fine, we'll stop. No. Okay. Let's all group up. That's gonna go badly. Oh, we won the duel. That's good. Good. Go ahead and raid here too. Get us a little bit of money. I mean, we're burning money here, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. That's worrisome. The Americanists are doing their thing. Okay, raiders should get out. Oh, that was a holy war army. Wow, I should have attacked south. I didn't realize that those were holy warriors. Go die in that fight. Thanks, raiders. Okay. You have 1.03. You have 894. I'm just going to be a tyrant. I need a ruler in my prison to kill, so... let's imprison a ruler in my prison. Okay, the raiders can go away. They're just being annoying. Okay. Vassals, come help. We're being tyrannical here. We're tyrannically taking over this stuff so we can sacrifice the Count of Sabaggio to Nyarlathotep. That's fun, right? And so first things first, we need to find Barnabas. Hi, sacrifice you to the crawling chaos. Second, we ransom all of our prisoners. My nights are plagued by terrible nightmares featuring the vile chiefess Francisca of Cus, my rival sister in darkness. She howls and roars at me to the tune of an infernal bagpipes while the crawling chaos looks on, bellowing with laughter. I'm sure the crawling chaos is sending me these dreams as a reason. I will prove myself worthy. Let's have some fun. Well, my last act of worship has been some time ago. We just, like a week ago, sacrificed one of our vassals. Don't tell me it's been a long time ago. And we have tortured Chiefess Francesca of Cus to death, causing Cus to lose control of White Mountain. Capture and sacrifice a dwarf. Okay. Also, we have too many things. Do we have a son? Is our son of age yet? No. We have 5 out of 3. Chief Barnabas Bright. What do we need to get the kingdom? We need 2 duchy titles and half of 32 provinces. So 16 provinces. We need 17 provinces. And we have 8. So we just need to be double the size we are now. Are you a dwarf? No. Are you a dwarf? No. Find characters. Dwarf. All right. In diplomatic range. Who are willing to join my court. Okay. who are of my religion. No. My religion group. Okay. Let's try to abduct and imprison Clifford. And while we're at it, we'll run a subjugation war again, because that's what we do, is we subjugate people. We send them in. The brothers and sisters in Magpie will attempt to snatch Clifford and bring him to me in chains. Marvelous. And then we can sacrifice him, and everything will be great. Barnabas, let's get you up. So Rose and Adrian, there we are. That's a better army composition. Excellent, and we can keep on ransoming some prisoners. Okay, my fellows have informed me that Clifford plans to travel the realm incognito for a lark, mingling with the common folk. He will only be protected by 2 loyal friends. Abduct him. Oh no, Clifford. That's no good. Well, let's keep our patience going. We have Lovark, another child. Clifford is continuing to travel on a lark. We've gotten ourselves a fever. I'm sure it'll be fine. You steward. Hello, Chief of Concord. What's this food poisoning? Okay, Green Mountain. Oh, well, Chief Barnabas has died of food poisoning treatment. We are now the 2-year-old High Chief Barnabas II, under a regent. So that means we are not currently a member of the Starry Night. We do have the lore of the old ones. We need a champion. So you're powerful, but you're not really good for anything. And you. That's not at this moment. And we need to nominate a successor. Have our oldest brother be our successor in case we die. We have one thing that we need to lose. We have no children yet. And I see no reason we can't just improve ourselves. Let's work on duty. Yeah. We'll be a great steward, king, or high chief, old Barnabas here. It's a pity that we never succeeded in getting that dwarf. Oh, what are you doing? You're huge. Oof. High Chief Ambrose of Neopes is scary. Can't do plots yet, but I think I want to plot that fella. Because he's got multiple duchies, so should collapse. Green Mountain's got 238. Where do we stand? We stand at 4316. Well, Marshal of the White Mountain. We'll go ahead and burn apostates. Why not? Or we need to prove that we're not some starry chaos worshipper like our father was. It's a little bit of a pity, I think, that we can't like develop the secret cult of starry chaos until we can take it out and make it a public official state religion and just be like, yep, state religion of New England is bring about the end of the world. Not allowed. Out of curiosity, what do we need for occultism? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, those are our holy sites. The Bronx, Ralston, and Caracat are the ones that we don't have. And then we do have Cambridge and Bangor. Okay. Because once we've secured our territory, we'll want to reform the religion and see if we can't get some cool thing. Oh no! Our regent who was robbing from us got knocked off of the roof. Whatever shall we do? Hope and pray that our mother can keep us safe from our council. That's what we're going to do. Paul is still in charge. The heir is Greenhill. Oh, Greenhill's even better? Greenhill is a 36 strength Satanist. Paul at least follows the old ones. But ugh. So powerful. And we're not even the cool Cthulhu cultists anymore. Hey, good job, Rose. Yeah, no, our cool Cthulhu, Father Barnabas Bright the Fat. Actually, no, Barnabas the Bright, because he became Barnabas the Bright after being Barnabas the Fat, died of food poisoning. Barnabas II is burning every apostate he can find. So, we're burning the cool Cthulhu cultists right now. That's how the story goes, doesn't it? What's our levy right now? 1.56. So that's going to cost us money each month. These will not cost us as much every month. So let's get some more hunting parties. And some trappers. See where our income is. Our new heir is Onesiphus. Seems there's politics going on behind our backs. It's fine, we're only 6 years old. All we know is stop the old ones and burn their followers. Try it again, Constance says, but I can't do it. I can't whistle. Let's become brooding, sure. Timid, I don't like. Brooding, I like. High Chief Barnabas is brooding. It's going to be a little expensive, but we do want some of them. Get some heavy troops in our backbone. Never mind, that's too much. Okay, where's those heavy troops I just tired in? Apparently, that is too much. I did not, it says 0.12, but apparently that's like 1.2. Ugh. Consumerism, it's that time. Consumerism is rising in the valley. Well, who's even heard of California? On their death, Chief Malcolm of White is going to be passing title. Ugh, I don't like that. Can I stop it? I cannot because we're in a regency. We've got 9 more years until we're out of it. We are gaining prestige at 2 a month because of just how much shit we hold. Okay, we're old enough that we need education. No, that's our half-brother. His best course of action is to aim towards intrigue. Don't kill us, brother. That's all I ask. Onesiphorus. Lovark, Enoch. Good, our entire family's still doing the appropriate type. Duchy of Maine? Oh, yeah, Maine only goes up that far. That's up in Canada. That's fine. I'm not sure if Lovark, the elders aren't sure if Lovark or Onesiphorus should be my heir. It's fine. The Golden Bears of California have assembled. Okay, the consumerists of the valley have dismantled the Celestial Empire of California. That's a thing. Let's become affectionate, sure. It's good to have a little bit of diplomacy. And let's get ourselves some veteran warriors. So we do have some heavy foot in here. Welcome, Moab. Let's go ahead and get some skirmish techniques and melee techniques and tolerance. The conversion of Kentuckia. The tribes of Kentuckia have been converted to the evangelical faith. Okay, well, Kentucky's a little ways away. We will eventually have to deal with them, but I think we're going to have to deal with Hudsonia and Detcherai and, you know, the Christians around us first. Because if you look at the religious map mode, you've got occultists of various stripes here. You've got Anglicans up in the northeast, Ursulines, who are like feminist Catholics, and then the Anabaptists, who are like the Amish, and then the Americanists, who worship the Founding Fathers as gods. So, I mean, we have problems before we deal with the evangelicals. Cardinal Yolanda, a priest in service of Abbot. Speaking of the Ursulines, throw her in the dungeon. Give us the money. I do like having a lot of money here. I think we'll spend it to get a lot of hill forts in our core territory. And that's probably all that we can get. Yeah, it's more expensive there. So we'll have a bunch of hill forts here. Give us plenty of benefit when we reform into feudal in the distant future. And just benefit in the short term too. After supper, me and Enoch were supposed to go help do dishes, but Enoch hid the dishes and went to go play instead. Let's be conscientious. I've been working on that. Yay! We have gotten conscientious. Can I change this now? No. Okay, well that's fine. Our sister Cecily is an idolizer, fussy and haughty. So she's really only good for being another backstabbing threat. Or go study the lore of the old ones, Cecily. Know our enemies. We must keep the world safe. President Franklin has declared an intervention against High Chief Ambrose of Nuopes and the followers of the Elder Gods in the Kingdom of New England. Okay, which Elder Gods? The old one. Okay. The uneducated followers of the traitor must be shown the light of liberty, they say. We need to join the intervention. It's just something we have to do. So who exactly are we at war with? We're at war with all of America. You're gonna just die, so you can go stand down, while the rest of you group up in Merrimack. There, instead. Okay. So we're actually involved in a holy war. Let's slow down. Speed 3 here. You can raise your levies. Whoa, where's this battle coming from? No. One of our commanders has improved. Chief of Nachiquan. Sure, we can be friends with Nachukwan. We're aeons away from Nachukwan. We're not getting away. They outnumber us. Let's make sure Elder Gentile is available here. Put an Elder Gentile in the center. Adrian can be on that flank. Where's the most cavalry? So Adrian's a cavalry leader. So Adrian should be leading the center. But Gentile is just so much better. Rose can take that side. We'll see how this battle goes. If we need to run away, we will. We need to run away. Okay. Let's try to run all the way up there so we can join in the main army. I said run away all the way up there. Lovark, I don't want to be in that sort of trouble. Okay, there's 5,000 of us here, and we're running away. This has been very annoying because we haven't had a shattered retreat. Please join us. Oh, not the way I was hoping you were going to go. Very annoying. Let's see, rumors of trouble and rebellion in the Holy Columbian Confederacy. That's good for everyone outside of that. Okay, finally we're getting some decent combat in here. Good. We have a weak claim. We have a dangerous faction. We're not doing anything until we're done defending the Cthulhu cults against the Americans. Okay, this is not a thing we're doing. I think at this point we should be safe to go take the battle back to them. I say terrified about what sort of mercenaries we might find in New York City. Because New York City is going to have a lot of money. You know it's true. Yeah, we'll go push straight towards New York City. I saw that army there. We got 5,000 troops. We'll go smack them straight on. Who needs it? I need education. All right. We are brooding and conscientious, so let's become an excellent steward and be able to manage our territories on our own. That would be very nice. Yeah, you all got the defensive up there. We've sieged Manhattan. Unfortunately, we did not take a lot of people from Manhattan. Oh, we got known plots. Oh, would y'all stop? Thank you. I don't like plots. That faction is still dangerous. It's not actually a faction I care much about losing, though, because it's just going to change which of the brothers is in charge into Onesiphorus, who's actually kind of garbage compared to... he's about the same. He's got that intrigue. We're going to have the stewardship, so it's probably better for us to be in charge. Or for Barnabas to be in charge, but if Onesiphorus takes over, it's not too bad, right? I hope. Okay, we got some people out of New York. Finally. Because you look at these prisoners, that's not as much as I was hoping, but that's 66 gold we can pull out. We lose brooding and gain uncouth. Really? That's what we're going to do? Okay. The High Chief Barnabas smells bad. Apparently. All these are paid by the same person. That's annoying. It's fine. We'll still bleed them out of their money. Get money out of the Sergeant of Harlem. Okay. So there we are. Lots of money. Sieging down Mamaroneck. Taking Manhattan, the Bronx. Harlem is where we got all the people from. We've taken Yonkers. I have no clue where Mamaroneck is, but we just took it. And we're gonna take Sleepy Hollow. And then we're gonna probably go back up to Quinnipiac and just siege that. Work our way down. I mean, in theory, we need to come all the way down to Washington. Wait, Washington is not even in the war. Yeah, Washington's not even in the war. Somehow the District of Columbia does not include Washington in this particular situation. Because the District of Columbia is what's leading this war. But, oh, you want to liberate things, Wayne, Army of Wayne? No. The army of Bruce Wayne is going to be slaughtered by the Cthulhu cultists. I'm assuming Bruce is still in charge. Hasn't been very long into the game. Yes, it's a Batman joke. It's funny, but not very. Sieging down New Haven, Waterbury, Westport. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll go to the Palisades. We'll go down through New Jersey. And then we'll cross Delaware and start taking Baltimore, Severn, Frederick. Assuming the war goes on that long. I mean, I don't think we actually gain anything from this. Like, if we win, we get a bunch of prestige. Hey, welcome to the party. The main army has come forward after just slaughtering everyone on the home front. Okay. I guess that means we're pushing forward to the Palisades. That's fine. It's going straight down towards Baltimore and Frederick, it looks like. Our main goal is to siege down, like, New York, so we can steal and kidnap people from the wealthy merchant families of New York. Is Philadelphia at war with us? It is. Okay. So we can go for Philadelphia too, if time provides us that opportunity. Philadelphia. Philadelphia. We can go take Philly. There we go. Tom Wayne. That's Tom Wayne, not Bruce Wayne. That's right. Now at this point we can probably just go home. They've got the rest of this war themselves. We've gained more than enough war participation. So let's go ahead and head home, let our troops recover a little bit, and prepare to take on someone like the Migonids. Are you involved in this war? You're not. Koos is. You guys are. I was hoping the Migonids would be a war ally. Apparently, they're too much of a coward to be a war ally. For shame, Migonids. For shame. Still have 1,900 men with her levies down because of all the people who've attached to our army. Well, okay, we'll farm some more prestige. Why not? Lead our retinues into battle. Have our retinues lead an alliance into battle. That's pretty good. Lovark, you need education. You're a thug. Have fun being a thug. And it looks like the war is over. Or it's over whenever Neopes decides to accept that 100% war score victory. Oh no, content. That's the worst outcome from affectionate. Oh, there we go. That was a good way to kill most of our regency. And a bunch of our troops. So you've got a lot. Oof. Like the Migonids and the Noopes are going to be a massive pain to fight. We're going to have to fight one or eventually both. Boston, where do you stand? 2.19. We can probably beat Boston. But the council votes no. And we can't do crap about that because we are still we're still in Regency until August. We are now known as Barnabas the Young. Well, I mean, I should hope Barnabas the Young is getting some credit for defending the faith of the old ones. Those city folk, they don't know what lives up in the hills and the forests. How dangerous they might be. Still not going to build any duchies, not until I'm at the point where I need to grind through to the kingdom. What are you up to? Burlington. Oh, hey, the Men in Black. I'm sure that the Men in Black won't be doing anything for revenge against us. Not at all. Come on, so it's 4th of August. I should get the speed up. So we can push in, start taking some of these, starting with Boston, I think. We need to get Boston back under our control. The Chief of Spago is an apostate. Special holding pillar action. We can build a great pillar. We will build the great pillar to the old ones in Merrimack to celebrate our coming of age. I am in favor of that. We are Midas touched. We will remain in the lore of the old ones. We need a wife of our religion and the lore of the old ones, please. Yeah, Dominique, you're of the lore of the old ones. Do we have anyone of better stewardship? Christine will be. Christine is lore of the old ones. Chief Emile, the milk drinker. Chaleur up there. I think I'm fine with that. We will have a betrothal. It'll be a couple years until we're married. That's fine. Our focus, as usual, we are going to be the King of New England. We will take a stewardship focus. Enoch can be our regent. We have a vision quest to go on. First time we've had someone who needs to do that. And we'll have him do his war on Boston as soon as the vision quest is done. So we're carried by a vast river. We need not steer. The magic of the river guides you. Need not eat. The warmth of the sun sustains. Chase a fox through the wilds, but it easily eludes you. You see it looking back with mirth. I communed with the old ones and the universe. I will gladly become zealous. So, High Chief Barnabas the Young, probably not joining. We're not a sinner, so we can't join the Church of Wisdom. We could join the Esoteric Order. Of someone, they do not utter the name of their patron for fear of being cursed of madness. Haster, Haster, Haster! Oh no. We can join the Esoteric Order. Does this look like a martial order? It does look like a martial order. I am not going to join that. We're just going to declare we're on Boston. Give him a chance. Nope. Okay. So the border dispute. If we win, we become his new liege. I want to take it. Ugh. So any of these are fine. So that's 100. That's 100. That's 100. Oh, we may as well use subjugation. All of our allies are really not interested. Okay, well. We're still on speed 5. Maybe not do the big war with Boston at speed 5. Although we did soundly trounce their army, so maybe it's not too bad after all. Howard was captured in battle. Very nice. Welcome, Howard. Arizona, Mormonism's firm bulwark against the atomicist infidels of Southwest, is failing, so they're making some judges. The men in black have spread to Maryland. The Mormons have brought up the Nauvoo legions. How goes the consumerists? They're still stuck in the valley. The Ursuline have established their crusading tendency. Really? Why are we... Oh. That's very annoying. We were just about to take Boston, and they came back. So let's see. Do I have anything here to do? Borrow money from bankers. Ain't gonna happen. So that means we're not gonna get any mercenaries. Boston's gonna be able to defend in the forests. I don't want that. Let's get here and force them to come after us again, I think. The Pope is doing crusading, but my main concern here is Boston. Okay, we've broken Concord. Let's see if we can't get them to come at us across the river into Merrimack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's going to be a crusade against us. Damn it, Christians. We're busy fighting amongst ourselves. Come back later. Oof. Okay, come on. No. You... Boston. Fine. Take the money. Get the hell out of here. We're gonna have to deal with the Christians. So, you know, I am going to join the defenders officially. Okay, Rye should be there. You're not good enough to be anything, but you are better than my mother. The Chiefess of Mahus is even better. You're the best marshal we have available. You are better as a steward. I would like you to not hate me. We don't have any honorary titles to give you, and we are broke. Son. Dang it, Boston. Leave him to learn on his own. I don't need to make him that. 417 days until the crusade. We just held off a religious invasion of our lands by the Americanists, and now we're dealing with one from the Catholics. The Catholics, who are in the Midwest, not like the near Midwest, the far Midwest, down through Texas. Like, why are you doing that? Oh, we can have our wife now. Thank you. Hopefully that will kick us up to domain size 6. I need that gold. And we're at domain size 6. Very nice. We can now run all of our direct realm ourselves. Well, we have 11,000 men. We're still bankrupt. Are you at war with anyone? No. Please take the subjugation. Let's let our troops continue to recover. Try to run things with just our raised troops and our retinues, who incidentally we can get more of. There we go. My young wife has taken a passion for romantic poetry. Please give her more to read. No, I don't have the money. I'm sorry. Okay, please join up with the army. Thank you. And do we have a better person there? Oh, it doesn't matter. Battle started. Get those retinues in there so they don't get sniped. And And I need to check real quick. We did get... Yeah, I certainly hope that I didn't accidentally that. Crusade for New England. Oh, it's the Abbotess. It's the Ursulines. High Chief Barnabas the Young has accepted a call to arms from High Chief Ambrose the Glorious, opposing Abbotess General Florentia. Due to having pledged to join the Crusade, High Chief Barnabas the Young has no other choice. Those Christian heathens. So what's this war? It's us versus most of Canada. We will be joining the war shortly. There's some filthy heathens in Ohio, but they're probably not going to be a problem for us for a while. Okay. Join us. Thank you. We will raise our troops and group up here and be ready to do what we do. Our courtier, yeah, nothing to worry about. And here we have, not too shabby. Anyone important, you're important. You're crap too. Our brother Onesiphus can take that job. Let's go help this crusade. Our second crusade of the night. Actually, our first official crusade, but our second, like, major, large-scale holy war. You're defending. Oh, that's a lot of people. Yes, good. Die. I do enjoy when that happens. Will you come join us? Thank you. Okay. 12,000 men is a pretty acceptable group there. Sometimes when I see my soldiers practicing their swordsmanship, the face of Leon flashes before my mind's eye and I relive the duel we fought. Oh, this is the guy that we lost the fight with. Oh my. We will make him pay in time. We are going to somehow seek out and destroy Leon of this crusading Ursuline army. Mwahaha. Okay, this is going to be a big fight. We've got this. Battle of Frontenac. We're marching through the forest. One of my officers mutters, "Once I'm back in Merrimack, I'm giving up this soldiering life and maybe I'll be a baker." I chuckle, considering my own more strategic aspirations. What about you, my lord? I say, we will carry out the will of the elder gods. Strike down the great old ones on behalf of the elder gods. Oh no! High Chief Barnabas succumbed to great injuries. The elder gods saw his piety and called him to fight their war among the stars. Oh, Cepheus, you're not a fucking Freemason. You are not. Get yourself back to the proper way. Thank you. You are also not married. We need you to find a wife of the appropriate sort. There you are, Jokata of the Neopes. Join. I can't believe my own brother was a Freemason. We will need wealth to support the armies. Did I really, literally just... I did. Ugh. That's become King of New England. We're gonna... This is... Yay. Let's do warfare. Okay, we need to handle the war. Merrimack remains crown focus. We need a new marshal. And a new spy master. You can be the spy master, Cadwaller. Enoch, you can be the marshal. And our court chaplain will be Constance. We have some zealots. I certainly hope zealots consider this as a holy war. No. Get out of there. Thank you. That is not where I want that to go. Well, these zealots are not very good at their jobs. And I'm not paying very good attention. Where are you going, St. John Valley? Oh no, and we're not going to get there in time. Damn it. It's okay. It's okay. That's what you get for being a Freemason. You lose your hand. Oh no. The war is turning against us. This is really not good. Really not doing great. Everything was going our way, and then suddenly it wasn't. I would like to be greedy, thank you very much. It's because we've gone bankrupt. Because I hit the wrong button when I got married. Get there to help. Oh, that's good enough. It's a pity that this doesn't, like, reverse crusade. I'm pretty sure that we don't just, like, get things that we take back. I think it's only them getting what they take from us. It's unfortunate. I hope we can kidnap some people to sell off here. Get out of our budgetary issues. That's a no. That's a negative. That's a god damn it. Well, riding over the hills, I see a group of pompous soldiers. Let's be brave and become severely injured again, because we are not meant for this. Vengeance shall be ours, maybe. The so-called holy prophet of the consumerist hordes has been brought down for his hubris. May his faith be next. That's over in California. I don't care what happens in California. I care what happens up here. I can't see how this battle's going. Badly is the answer. Do you know what? At this point, let's attach. We need to be a unified force here. Merrimack is doing well. That's good. We need a new marshal. Moab, enjoy the job. Almost won. Let's push through. Money continues to flow through the trade post in Plymouth. Your relationship with the merchant family has soured. To teach them a lesson without going to war, you could arrange to a mob to burn it down. Have fun, mob. The Shiyue Kingan Reformation, that's way out. Yeah, that's way out in the Pacific Northwest. That's not our issue. Warriors of Taxit, not our issue. And the crusade has ended. And we got, like, nothing out of it. Envoys from Speaker Caesar of New York have presented you with a significant bribe. I would gladly accept that bribe. Wonderful. Now, I need to get this stuff handled. Lovark, okay, you need to marry someone. Marry someone matrilineally. This gay guy, it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and give you Providence. I give you Quiet Corner. No. So characters in my realm, they have to be men of my religion and my culture who are adult, not of a great house. Don't care about dwarves. High stewardship, Zadok. I would like to give you Quiet Corner. Moab, I'd like to give you Worcester. All right. The wounds within. My heir is my half-brother. I can become celibate and guarantee that my half-brother's line, and he needs a marriage. There you go. My half-brother's family can inherit the kingdom. Onesiphus here is going to become celibate. And join the Church's starry wisdom. And take a vision quest. I saw terrible cataclysms. Men must do what the old ones cannot. Okay. So let's see if Onesiphus here can become a cool Cthulhu cultist. We need a new steward. Zadok can be our new steward. Build the legend, please. And let's rebuild our 5,000 man strong army that was all slaughtered by the Christians. Cool. That was 10 Christians. Damn Americanists and damn Christians alike. Now the Meganids are strong too, aren't they? Meganids. Oh, and we don't have a 5,000 man strong army anymore because we don't control everything again. Boy. So we may not be able to even take the Meganids. Or the Nuapes. We're gonna have... This is a pain. Why did Barnabas II have to die? Barnabas II was so good. If Barnabas II hadn't succumbed to his wounds, we could take the Meganids, probably form New England, push against the Nuapes, and then we could be running a couple of little fights against Hudsonia, reform our religion, and do our own holy wars against the Christians. Bring everyone into the Church of the Old Ones. I do not like that they're favoring Solomon over Lovark. Oh, that's Lovark's son. Right? Yeah, Solomon is the heir. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We need a designated regent. Rise can be it. If we do not ask questions, why did the elder gods make us curious? Hey, we're joining the cult of the old ones. Can you do something about my rival? Oh my gosh, we're gonna ask them to kill Orang Binlta. Oh, Regan Belta. Jehovah has granted Judge Turi victory against Arch. Oh, that's not very impressive. Deseret is having problems, it looks like. It's been some time since Corin has been in contact with me. I will gladly become greedy. Greedy gives me more money. The mark of the crawling chaos. Go to the dungeons. Let's get started. Food and drink. Wonderful. And the regular Catholics out of St. Louis are running a crusade for Chicagoland. Oh, this isn't the Crawling Chaos. We're having a party. And we're looking for the messenger while at the party. And Jane is the messenger. Hi, Jane. Wonderful. We are now back. We are now in the Church of the Starry Wisdom. Let's celebrate by bringing Penobscot under the reign of the land of the Crawling Chaos. Some days I think I'm going insane. It's all in my head. When my courtiers whisper it's impossible to shake the suspicion that it might be about me. Caldweller has been going around praising Therese, claiming she'd be a better high chief than I. Well, we have a lot of people in our dungeon. The Lord Keepers of New Bedford. Okay, so we need to go to New Bedford and desecrate the temple. But in the meantime, execute all of these people. We should have ransomed them, that's probably better. But it seems to fit what's going on with Onesiphus here. So we're just gonna sacrifice them all. Now, where is New Bedford? New Bed. Why is it so dark? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I didn't realize it was so late. Oh, the Temple of New Bedford is here. What do I do? Right-click the title's shield. Desecrate the temple. We can do that. Knock them from behind, they'll make for a good sacrifice. I like that. And burn everything. Secretly burn the temple. Apparently that plot to murder me, we just told them to stop and they listened. Good to hear. Where am I at war with? Just you, right? Good. Yeah. This should go away fairly quickly. Also, holy crap, we have 9,000 men under our command. And our allies respond. We probably can take the Meganids. Well, we'll need to wait for our threat to go away. We're at the point of the game where we get threat. Of course, I'd love to go drink with you. And apparently the Crusaders have won in Chicagoland. Revivalism has come from... okay, I don't care what's going on in South America. Chief Bradley is in revolt. Which means... well... causing us problems. The great Fort St. Lincoln has declared an industrial action against King Arthur of Hudsonia and the Anabaptist infidels. So the Rust cult, which is over here in Ohio, worship decay and industry. And they're attacking the Amish, which is going to put them pretty much at the border. Also, it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have to end the stream probably after this war. Hey, we have people in our thing. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and split up our army. My courtier and fellow sister in darkness, Jane, and I have been discussing a devotion to the beast. Sure, let's do that. I'll anger the locals. Oh, the peasant revolt was here, so this is where we were doing that, okay? New Bedford remains ignorant. Really, New Bedford? Stop causing problems, New Bedford. Have to have been a follower for at least 3 years. We're getting too powerful too fast. Sign a non-aggression pact with you? Sure. We're not going to have any conflict with you for a while now. We need a new court physician, Adrian. And while we're at it, let's see if we can't get Adrian on our side in our cult. Jane can be our spy master. There is no better choice. Good, we're getting Adrian on board. Our doctor can be part of everything. There is a jihad for Guyana. That one might succeed. Might not. We'll see how it goes. And enforce the demands. Let's go ahead and hold on to people there in case. We'll bring you back to Merrimack. We are now known as the Cruel. Wonderful. Adrian is in the coven. Now, if we take a look at, not you, you. Where's your army button? Realm tree. It's a little bit too much. Well, I want to keep playing, but it is 9. I do need to head to bed. Thank you so much for coming. I hope it was an entertaining evening. We've definitely been more successful here in Nogad than we were over in California. I do want to check what's going on in California. California is not doing well. California is not doing well at all. Deseret is collapsing. The West is in chaos. The East, well, in the Northeast at least, you've got the Nuopes, the Meganids, and Nogad. They are what sounds like on the tin, atomicists worship the atom bomb. So there's a ritual they do where they rub radioactive materials on newborns, and if the newborns get cancer, that's a sign that the gods don't like them. And the gods being the atom. Trailwalkers, Exophidites, and Peyotists are all like native mixes. The Norse are not like actual Norse, but they're like people who saw all the like Vikings sports memorabilia and the Norse history and went, that's the thing. So they're a weird hybrid of football and Norse. Evangelicals are your standard evangelicals. You've got Santeria and Voodoo. They're really not. They're just like playing any other pagan group. They don't even really have anything special. So the Norse, the Rust cultists, the occultists, and the Americanists are all just pagan, and they play like pagans in normal Crusader Kings too. But the Rust cultists get the added adventures for technology. So where is it? They're not here right now. They've fallen. Oh, there they are. There's Revelationists. Revelationists are the apocalyptic Christians who believe that the end of the world was the prophecies of the book of Revelation, and that the world is now in hell, and they're the ones who didn't get to go to heaven. They're kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize there was Hinduism down here. Yeah. So, fun fact from the real world. In St. Louis, the Archdiocese of St. Louis has a copy of the Vatican archives. Like a digital scanned copy of the archives. And they've had that since like World War II when they started the project. And the kind of idea was if someone goes and burns down Rome, there's a backup in St. Louis and they can send everything back. So in the lore of the mod, when the apocalypse happened and they lost trace of Europe, the Catholics in the US appointed the Cardinal of St. Louis as the Pope, and now the Pope is in St. Louis. But there's a heresy of Catholicism, the Sedevationists, who hold that there is no Pope for the Catholics in America because the only Pope is the Pope in Rome. Yeah. And then, of course, you have the alternative, the Ursuline, and I forget exactly what's going on there and how they came to be in this, but they're essentially Lady Pope. And somewhere around here, there is, yeah, the Abbotess General, who is Lady Pope. So it's the papacy, but only women are allowed to be priests. Do you have any other cool ones? There's the Druids up in the northeast, Pelagics who worship whales, and on these little islands scattered throughout the map are you pelagic? You're pelagic. You're not the ones I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Brethren. There's some Brethren over here. They're a real tough one. Yeah. Random gave me this one a while ago, and this is like the worst Brethren start. But you have the Brethren, who are worshippers of the sea and piracy. They're literally, their religion is be pirates. Yeah, it's a really cool mod. After the End is a really great mod. Oh yeah, it's 9:30. Peace, etc.